right, today I would like to review a new feature that's been added to the payment schedule where we can add surcharges for things like credit cards. So here we are in a blank proposal, and we will open up our favorite demonstration proposal here. That's all open, and the part we're interested here, if we scroll down to the bottom, is this payment schedule right here, right? This part's what we're interested in. So as you can see right now, the total for the proposal is the same as the total of the payments. But what we want to be able to do is add a surcharge to one or more of these payments for like a credit card convenience fee type of thing. So this is what the client will see. They will just see these icons beside the payments. So this is supposed to look like a check, like a checkbook with a little pen. And if they hover it over it, they'll see that a little tooltip there. If we're in edit, we can edit this because we're logged in now, but we have to go into edit mode by clicking the big black button there. And you can see these all turn into buttons now. Now, if I click on this for the deposit, let's say we want to apply a 3% surcharge to this for using a credit card. Right now, it's at $37.26.10. If we click on that deposit, you can see we can either add it as a percentage or a flat fee, or both. You can do both actually, but let's just say if we put a 3 in here for a 3% surcharge, hit save, you see a couple of things happened here. Number one, it changed this icon to a credit card, from a checkbook to a credit card, just to indicate that's on. And then also there's a calculation here of the surcharge. So what it had before, it did 3%, and that's $111.78. And it added that on to this 10% amount here. So whatever this was before that $3,700, it now includes, if you subtract out this $118.78, that'll give you that. And now you can see that the total of the proposal is not the same as the total of the payments, because it's different by the $117.78. Right? Does that make sense? And then this is all, this is all dynamic and will be saved. For example, like if we see how this 3% is $111.78. Let's say we add this skirting item on up here. If we add that on, that increased the price, the overall grand total, by $4,704. And of course, then the deposit, the 10% deposit goes up, and then the 3% surcharge on the 10% goes up to $125.90. And then these totals will be different by that amount. So hopefully that makes sense, and that'll make things easier in the future. Of course, when you make any of these changes, you can take these back off too. If you just go in and delete these or zero them out, that'll come back off and everything will match up again. The client won't be able to change these, but so if they tell you that they want to make a deposit payment with a credit card, you'll have to open the proposal, go into edit mode, go here, change this to whatever you want. It could be, let's say it's going to be 2.5%. You can change it to 2.5%, save it back off, and then when they open it, they're going to be able to see that. And we can test this here too. We'll save this off, and then if we refresh it and open it, we're going to be able to see that surcharge in there. Also, don't forget that a good way to test what the client will actually see is if you click on your little profile picture up here in the right hand corner, and then you go into simulator mode. That'll give you tell you that you're going to have to log back in after this, because it's going to log you out, but that's fine. If you just hit log out, then this shows you what they're actually going to see. So they won't be able to click on the little, they still see it's a credit card. If they hover over it, they'll still get the tooltip. They're still going to see the little calculation here, and then see that the prices are different. And of course, when you've done this and went into simulator mode, all you have to do is hit refresh on your browser or hit F5. That's the same thing. If you hit that, it's going to log you back in, and see my little profile pictures back up here and stuff, and everything's to where I could edit it again if I wanted to. So that's it. Hopefully this helps with surcharges and makes things a little easier.